Hey, how are you? Happy Monday. I used to think Mondays were the drudge of the week when I did the 9 to 5. And I'm not knocking the 9 to 5. We all have our path in life. Some of us have to do the 9 to 5. You got to honor what you're doing. So it's so easy to think about when you're in a funk, why you're in that funk. Got to be careful, pronounce the unk and not think it's something else. But I know personally, it's so easy to get stuck down that spiral of why you are in this depression or feeling bad or things aren't working out. And you feel that by delving into it deeper and deeper that you're going to come up with a solution on how to get out of it, yet you find out that you're actually digging yourself in deeper and deeper and deeper, and you get into this funk and it's sludgy down there. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been there? I know I have. And even with all the tools and methods that I have now, every now and then I still get into a funk. And it's quicker to get out of it when you come to the conclusion that where you are isn't where you're going to come up with the solution to your problem. Yeah. You can't come up with a solution based on where you are because you're of that low vibration. And so, for instance, being an introvert, and if you can relate, it's like you get into your head about, okay, well, I can't do that because I'm not outgoing enough, or I don't know how to do that. And then you get all stressed out and you freak out about how am I supposed to show up if all I can think about is wanting to run the other way and hide. So when you think like that, it just strengthens that problem of not being able to find the solution. So to turn that funk into something funky is you've got to start have a lift all of a sudden. I'm already starting the funky. Is you have to find something that makes you feel good, that brings you joy. And introverts, you should definitely have a home that's cozy, that makes you feel good, but not so much that you don't want to venture out anywhere. You want things around you that inspire you, like this behind me, my big elephant who's got my back. This makes me feel good when I see it. It doesn't make me want to go, oh, I just want to sit here and enjoy it and don't want to go anywhere. This gives me inspiration. It gives me energy, and it helps me be myself. Because I know if you're introverted, you're not a meek, mild person on the inside. There's a lion ready to roar and come out. And it comes out every now and then, but only for a short period of time or for certain people, because that's what you're comfortable with. And I say that not as a judgment. I say that as because I know what that's like. And I used to reserve that part of myself because I felt like it was using more energy to just fully be myself. Hi, Georgia. So instead, I realize it takes more energy to hold yourself back, hold your personality back, because you're so mentally, cognitively thinking, okay, well, I've got to watch what I do there, or how am I going to react to this? And you get in this state of having to be all places at once. It's like you're spinning plates and you have to keep track of everything. Where's my energy? What's this? What's that? How should I react? How should I respond? That takes a heck of a lot of energy. Instead, when all you have to do is show up authentically as yourself, and if that means you're quiet or sometimes you're quiet and sometimes you're not. Be who that person is. And for me, it helps to have something around me that brings me joy, that brings that funky, personalized energy to me. And not, you don't have to show it to the world. It's just something that's there for you. You know, crystals are a big part of my existence. I've already shown you my little mushroom crystals, but I've got crystals throughout the house that I could just be walking into another room and boom, there's a crystal that reminds me of how much joy I get out of the things that I've made in part of my environment. And that's really the key to everything. Now, I'm talking about just being in your home. When you are out, this is where us introverts or empaths really feel like we have to maintain our energy and not let anyone get close to us. Like you can really feel how much work that is to do. What if you put the intention out there that you are protected, you are shielded, you are insulated, whatever word resonates with you that doesn't invoke needing to be protected against everything around you. What if you were just insulated enough that you can fully be who you are? You don't have to interact with people if you're not, if you don't need to. You just still be you. This has made such a big difference for me, just going to a grocery store. I used to really dislike going to a grocery store. I'd be writing the list of what I need and I'd start getting hives just thinking about having to go there, people bustling around, um, standing in a lineup, waiting, just standing there going, I feel like a fool just standing here in this lineup waiting. You know, now we take it to a new level. Everyone's wearing masks. We still have to 6 feet apart. Worried that someone isn't 6 feet apart and they're breathing down your neck. All the stuff that just weighs down that energy. It's so much easier to just release that and let it go and just be in your bubble. You can still be aware of what's going around you, but being in your own bubble of, hey, whatever I exude from my energy, from my heart space, it stays within my energy field and it feeds me. It generates and regenerates and regenerates, and I carry that with me. Think of a positive aspect of from the Peanuts, Snoopy, like what was his name? Usually know this. He was always dusty, Pigpen, and he would just be billowing all this dust around with them. Well, a more positive way is you're billowing your positive energy, your comfort, because you're always take your comfort zone with you. People say, get out of your comfort zone. And I get what their meaning is, but they don't know introverts very well. We like to stay in our comfort zone. Being in our comfort zone gives us courage. Being in my comfort zone around people that I know who uplift me and make me feel a viable part of the community, like from my heart to yours, I see you kind of community. If you don't know what that's like, my gosh, that's the most empowering, uplifting group you need to find. And when you do that, that's your comfort zone. So even if you do need to step up and, as extroverts say, get out of your comfort zone, if you've got items around you you enjoy, or you have people around you that you can relate to, or even if you're thinking about them energetically, that's your comfort zone. So you can take your comfort zone with you. That puts the funky into getting out of your funk. And when you can do that, it changes the playing field. Give it a try. Try it for an hour. when you're out somewhere. Imagine you have that energy around you. Imagine how much more courage you have in doing that. Georgia, this completely resonates with me. Awesome. I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That brings me validation, and that makes me feel more comfortable getting out of my comfort zone, being here on a live. So thank you, Georgia. I appreciate you. And just see how when you do that for somebody else, how it makes them feel. And then there's this chain reaction that goes around that just starts to ripple effect to other people's lives. And you don't even have to know how it affects other people. You just need to have that intention that from your heart to theirs, you are creating this ripple effect. Now, I've really jumped out all over the place here, and I I can't even begin to articulate how I actually wanted this to be. Caitlin, I don't know what that means, FYI. But thank you. Thank you for showing me that YouTube is showing up on my StreamYard, because I'm streaming to my Facebook page and to YouTube. So it's kind of nice to know that that works. So thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. So I'll do more videos, but I really wanted to just say that when you get stuck in being in a low vibration, or you're feeling a little down or depressed, we all feel that way. We all do. And we all have legitimate reasons to feel that way. But you don't need to feed it more. You just need to acknowledge that, yes, that's where I am right now. And really, there's a lot of energy going on, astrologically speaking, that is helping to feed that energy. And just breathe and release it. Go easy on yourself. Go easy on the people that are around you. And just be. Give yourself that space to just release it. Dig down into the soft earth energy and release all that heaviness. And allow yourself to then rise when it's time to find that higher vibration, to put the funky back into your life. And soon you will up level even more. And the cycle will begin again. And it's okay to have the dips and the valleys. That's all part of life. Thank you for watching. I will be back for another episode of Random Thoughts by Lorraine in the future. Thank you for watching. Peace.